हेलो 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 चेक करिए जरा हेलो 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 हेलो
Our apartments are an epitome of premium living. We take pride in our contemporary design element and elegant finishing. These units are fully furnished and their top-notch interiors are something to look at. The building complex comes with an array of world-class amenities comprising of state-of-the-art fitness center, a rooftop garden with relaxing chairs, barbecue and bonfire facility, and one of its kind infinity pool. In short, Rajas promises a lifestyle which is unparalleled to any other.
अपने ही रंग में रंग दे तू आज मोहे अपने ही रंग में रंग दे तू आज रंग दे ऐसा मोहे रंग दे तू खास मोहे अपने ही रंग में रंग दे तू आज तन रंग दे मेरा मन रंग दे मेरा हर एक रंग तेरा रंग रंग दे मोहे अपने ही रंग में रंग दे तू आज
मास्टर पेंट्स, कुछ रंग होते हैं खास।
यही लुक एंड फील चाहिए मेरे टावर में भी।
That's why we have chosen the best quality material, sir.
गुड।
Most important thing, cables कौन सी लगा रहे हैं?
केबल्स कोई सी भी लगा दो। वो कौन सा दिखती है?
दिखने में तो आप बड़े समझदार टाइप लगते हैं। भैया बस दिखते ही हैं।
लोग अंदर से कुछ और बाहर से कुछ और ही दिखते हैं, बिल्कुल ऑर्डिनरी केबल्स की तरह।
मतलब अगर आग लग गई तो ऑर्डिनरी केबल्स का धुआं आग से पहले ही आपकी जान ले लेगा।
धुआं ना उठे और आग भी ना फैले, ले आए न्यू एज स्मार्ट लो स्मोक जीरो हेलोजन cables, wires that resist fire propagation.
Rajaz is all about luxury living. Situated at the most happening location of Bahia Town, facing the iconic Eiffel Towers. After the successful completion of 4 of our projects, we present to you the Rajaz Residential. Firstly, we're applauded for our 3-layered security system, which meets the international standards. Our apartments are an epitome of premium living. We take pride in our contemporary design element and elegant finishing. These units are fully furnished and their top-notch interiors are something to look at. The building complex comes with an array of world-class amenities comprising of state-of-the-art fitness center, a rooftop garden with relaxing chairs, barbecue and bonfire facility, and one of its kind infinity pool. In short, Rajaz promises a lifestyle which is unparalleled to any other.
अपने ही रंग में रंग दे तू आज मोहे, अपने ही रंग में रंग दे तू आज, रंग दे ऐसा मोहे, रंग दे तू खास मोहे, अपने ही रंग में रंग दे तू आज। तन रंग दे मेरा, मन रंग दे मेरा, हर एक रंग तेरा रंग, रंग दे मोहे, अपने ही रंग में रंग दे तू आज।
मास्टर पेंट्स, कुछ रंग होते हैं खास।
यही लुक एंड फील चाहिए मेरे टावर में भी।
That's why we have chosen the best quality material, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all and a hugely warm welcome to our viewers around the world. We are live from the lovely Jinnah Fields here in Lahore for the 3rd President of Pakistan Polo Cup for the National Open Championship, sponsored by Askari Bank, Habiba Metro Bank and Faisal Bank. Your 2 teams are out on the field. Apologies for a little delay there, as one of the players got held up in traffic. But he is here now and will be all ready to go very, very shortly indeed. The 2 teams, FG in the predominantly white colours out there will play DS Polo in the predominantly pink colours, pink and white for DS. Now, interesting for both of these teams, they have both won their opening games in the tournament. They are both 1-0. And who will go home with a 2-0 record and who will go home with a 1-1 record is the question. We'll know that in about an hour and a bit's time. Both of these teams also have been successful in the high goal here in Lahore this year. DS Polo won the Jinnah Gold Cup here about 3 weeks ago, and FG Polo won the National Open for the Qaid-e-Azam Gold Cup in the Lahore Polo Club just last week. So 2 big guns playing today, this afternoon. It has the potential to see some fireworks. I hope so. Happy days. The teams are as follows. For FG at number 1, His handicap is 1 goal, Abbas Mokhtar. A 2, handicap 3 goals, Raja Mikhail Sami. A 3, handicap 3 goals, Andreas Fernandez Gerente. And at back, his handicap 7 goals. He's playing out of his skin here in Lahore, as he does everywhere around the world, to be honest with you. Rowley Laplacette. For DS Polo, number 1, handicap 1 goal is Daniel Sheikh. A 2, handicap 3 goals, Ahmed Ali Tiwana. A 3, handicap 4 goals, Nico Roberts. And at back, handicap 6 goals, another guy playing out of his skin here in Lahore, is Max Charlton. Both teams are 14 goals in handicap. So it's 0-0 on the scoreboard over on the far side, as you can probably see on your screens. Your umpires are Mark Holmes and Nico Scorticini, and your referee is Santiago Loza. 5 chuckers is the call. It is very bright here in Lahore. There is a pretty strong wind going from right to left as we look onto the polo field here. And so, well, that could play a little part probably with the penalty department. The wind, especially if they're taking a penalty down to my right, down to what I call the McDonald's end of the field. McDonald's is about 100, 200 metres to the right hand side behind the ground here at Jinnah. So just waiting on Danny Boy Sheikh, and we'll be on the way with the start of the opening chukka. As I said, both have played one, they both won one. Who will go home successful today? We'll be off in a few moments' time, guys. We have seen some wonderful polo here during the course of the last 3 weeks in Lahore. The standard has been wonderful. Investment in horses over the last 4 or 5 years is paying dividends here, and long may that continue. Danny is on the field, so we'll be almost set to go. Umpires just having a chat with the players as they normally do before each game, just to say, be calm, boys, you know the situation, you know what we're going to call, what we're not going to call, etc, 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 and we'll be underway. Here we go. Mark Holmes will be officiating on the grey horse on this side, Nico on the scoreboard side for the first 3 chukkers. Bowlers in play. Here we go. Opening chukka. Who will win the first lineup? And it is far side. Little bit of a melee over there. Charlton's there. So too Roberts. Charlton gets a hold of the ball. First time drive by Charlton for Danny. Danny's free here. Danny waits for the ball to settle. Didn't get the touch he wanted. Back going to defend. There will be Rowley Laplacette. Tiwana was there with Rowley, who got the hook on the mallet and keeps retention of the ball. Rowley. Ball left behind. Good work by Tiwana there. And Rowley helped out by Raja Mikhail Sami. Rowley gets it back. A little bit of a stalemate there. The umpire says to Tiwana, clear, and he tells Rowley to use it, and that's exactly what he's done. Near side drive here by Sami. Nice little touch. Over the halfway line he goes. Tiwana sticks with his man, takes him away and leaves the ball free for Charlton to take control. Maxi Boy brings the ball to the side. Raja is there. He must be careful there. Raja Mikhail Sami. And, well, there's no whistle on that, but anyway, they have probably plenty of advantage on that one. Anyway, Charlton with the call. Over the halfway line. Sami is there. Raja Mikhail going in there. Sami backhand. Whistle on the play. Little bit of enthusiastic there. Over enthusiasm from Raja Mikhail Sami. Whistle is gone. It will be in favour of DS. They'll bring it down to that DS goal. Where will they place it? It'll be a penalty 2 or a penalty 3, that's for sure. More than likely a penalty 2. And so Charlton just having a chat with umpire Holmes. Looks like it's penalty 3, it looks like, actually, for Maxi Boy to put the score. The first score on the board here for DS. So Charlton for 1-0. Beginning of the opening chukka. 6:22 as remaining on the clock. Charlton fires it low and hard. It's stopped by Rowley's horse, and the ball taken out of the goal mat there by Mikhail Sami. Raja with the call, trying to bring the ball forward, reaching away, and he's made some good ground to hit outfield there towards Abbas Mukhtar on a bit of a run. Daniel Sheikh's back to defend. Mukhtar's over the halfway line. Danny the Sheikh's got to get a backhand here. Can he play it? Nice little touch there by Daniel. Turns the ball around. Very good play by Sheikh, and the ball taken on now by Roy Roberts. Hooked out of the play by Andreas. Backing up is Charlton. Good polo here. They're moving the ball, and the ball over to the far side. Charlton's there, so too for Fernando Llorente. Little flick up in the air there by Charlton. They try to take it out of the air. Incoming was Nico Roberts. Also incoming was Raja Mikhail. Whistle is blown. Roberts looks like he may have been impeded on that call. Whistle again in favour of DS Polo. This time they'll advance it even further, and it's going to be a penalty too. So a second bite of the cherry. Free hit a goal. Last one was a penalty 3, 40 yards. This is from 30 yards for Charlton, and 1-0 DS. Max. Fires it in. Goal is good. DS are 1-0 in the lead. Players come back to the centre for the change of ends. In it goes from umpire Scorticini, who will get possession of this one. The ball pops out into the DS side of the field. Incoming Rowley, Laplacette. Mollis raised there. Charlton was in there. Rowley thought he might have been fouled, and we have a whistle on the play. Incoming also was Raja Mikhail going in there. Ahmed Ali Tiwana. Whistle up towards the DS goal. We'll see what the umpires decide. So having a chat with the referee on this one, Santi Loza, who's been playing here with the BN team. Now, who's this penalty in favour of? Or even after given a penalty? Looks like they're going to roll the ball in. So it's going to be a roll in. No fouls, or there may have been offsetting fouls anyway. Mark Holmes puts the ball back into play, and who's going to win this one? Laplacette gets a hold of it for FG Polo. Rowley with players in front of him. Charlton was clear there. Rowley goes across field. Charlton is out to his left hand side. Rowley with the bouncing ball gets control to the far board, to the far side he goes in towards the board. Charlton with a strong ride off on Rowley. Rowley clever with the call still. Charlton in there now. What have they decided on this one? Looks like it was Rowdy's right away on that occasion. What will they do here? Looks like they're going to bring the ball infield, and the penalty will be in favour of FG Polo. And a chance for Laplacette. Penalty 3, it looks like. 40 yards for Rowley. So, like DS with the first penalty 3, they can try and stop it. Or I should say FG. Rowley stopped that one, prevented the goal from being scored. So Laplacette for 1-1. Horse just a little bit on his toes there. Needs to settle this one down a bit. Preferably before he takes the penalty. He might even take this at the walk. So Rowley cleverly, he just took his time there waiting for the horse to settle down a tad. Wasn't doing anything bad. Oh, almost stopped there by Charlton. Almost a repeat of Rowley's play earlier. But the ball snuck over the goal line. The goal is good. It's 1. To the far side they go. 1-1-1. We'll have a little break between chuckers here, guys, as well. Probably around the 3.5 minute mark of the chucker. So 4:17 counting down on the clock in the opener. 1-1 the score. Who's got a hold of it this time? Across field they go. Little touch there by ingoing was Danny. The whistle has blown. The marking is very tight. Little bit scrappy. They opened it up initially, and now it's getting very scrappy indeed, and they're going to bring the ball downfield. This time the penalty again is in favour rather of FG Polo, and it'll be more than likely from the 60-yard spot. A penalty 4, and a chance for FG to take the lead from 60 yards. Charlton still remonstrating there with the umpire, so he's got to be careful, Max, that he doesn't get too boisterous. La Placette for 2-1 FG. And again, he's going to come in at the walk. Rowley. Oh, it's not the greatest hit I've ever seen him playing. The ball's out to the right-hand side. There was no power in that at all. Out to the right, well out to the right and wide. Hit out from the DS back line. 1-1 the score remains. So Roberts will get him going again. Probably time for one more play before the half-time of this opening chucker. Roberts. Raja McHale is there. Charlton takes control. Wants to let the horse run now. Rowley's out to his left-hand side. Charlton likes to run this ball upfield. Now we know what Max can do. Little touch out of the air by Maxi Boy. Establishes the right away. Rowley not in there yet. Big drive by Charlton. There's what he can do. Mukhtar is free. Mukhtar goes to goal. Andreas takes the man to the left-hand side. I should say... I beg his pardon, I got the wrong players to the wrong team there. Good play by Andres, took away Tijuana on that occasion. Sorry about that, guys. Tijuana will try and bring the ball around. Ahmed Ali with the call, little flick under the horse's neck, brings the ball around. Helped out in behind there by Charlton. They're appealing in behind. 2 white shirts were there. Charlton was there, so's the umpire, and the whistle is gone. Who will have the hit on this one? And they're going to have the half-time now, guys. We'll be back with the second half of this opening chucker. 3:05 remaining on the clock. The penalty looks like it's going to be in favour of the white shirts of FG. It's going to be from the spot. 1-1. tight marking, big ride-offs initially in the first half of this first checker. Each team, players letting each other know that we're here. Rowley, will he let it go first time? Wouldn't surprise me. He has, and it's a big drive over the halfway line. Charlton's back to defend. Mukhtar's on the chase in behind. Max comes in, just checks up. Danny's there as well. Charlton will bring this one around. Max, good work there by Daniel Sheikh, takes away Andreas. Mark Charlton with the call here, helped out by Nico Roberts. In comes Fernandez Llorente. Roberts takes control. No, he went over the top. And in comes Fernandez Llorente, and he can get away here. Chasing there is Roberts. Looks for the backhand. Fernandez Llorente. Charlton, another little backhand. They turn around. The ball comes to the halfway line, pops over the halfway line, and over the side rather, and it'll be a free hit in favour of FG. Mark Holmes counts to 8, or counts down from 8, and Rowley has 5 seconds in which to hit the ball. Ahmed Ali is the marker on La Placette. The big drive by, look at this. Where's this one going? Has it got the legs? It's going to the goal! He's done this. Oh my word, he got another one. I was going to say he's done this before. In the first game he scored 3 big hits. One was from the halfway line, another one from about over the far side. It had to be 140 yards, and another one from about 130. And there's another big drive from La Placette, and that had to be 140 yards plus. 2-1, FG Polo. Line up again. Coming through at pace, Charlton. Rowley's back to defend here. Charlton just checks. Rowley has to just watch. At the moment, they go forward for a pass. Charlton's on his lonesome. Fernandez Llorente's in behind. Rowley's in front. Still there with Charlton. Incoming looks like Daniel Shakes there to help out. Turning on the grey is Nico Roberts to the far side. Again, the marking is tight. Fernandez Llorente looked for the backhand. Max stole it. Charlton in there. Rowley's in there. So too Fernandez Llorente. The ball going nowhere at the moment. They're eyeballing each other to the far side. Charlton trying to wheel this one around. He'll be told to use it in a moment. Around the side there goes Rowley. Still with Charlton. Well, it's a... What on earth's happening? There's the backhand by Charlton. Tried to play that ball back in towards the goal. Incoming. The ball along the back by Ahmed Ali Tijuana. Tijuana with the ball. DS looking for the equalizer. And we have a whistle in the goal mouth. Well, talk about scrappy. Whistle on the play. Looks like the umpires are having a chat about this one. Nico Scorticini and Mark Combs. Max is setting the ball up. I don't think anything has been established yet. He's trying to do a little bit of, well, influence the umpires a tad if he can. Looks like it's in favour of FG. There was a whole heap of players going for the ball, as base at least. FG with the spot hit. 16 seconds to go to the first bell of this opening chukka. 2-1, FG lead. Rowley. And the whistle's blown again. Now, I'm not too sure if they're all talking to the umpire, if the umpire has blown the whistle and said, listen, boys, settle down. Max is there having a chat with Scorticini. So DS are retreating. FG have the call. La Placette. This is a new grey he brought from Argentina about 2 months ago to Pakistan. He has another black one. He'll play later. Ball sent out to the left by Rowley, trying to find Raja McHale. Little touch there by Roberts on the grey. Turning onto this one over in the far boards. Charlton's in there. Roberts looking for a piece, but so too Fernandez Llorente. There goes the bell. 30 seconds remaining. Charlton, can he get some momentum here? Max with the call, infield. Michael Sammy is there to try and challenge him. Max slowly advancing towards the goal. He's done well, Charlton. Turn around by Fernandez Llorente, it looked like. Incoming will be Roberts on the grey. Can he bring the ball into the midfield and maybe even have a go from there? Roberts puts on a bit of pace. He's going around the houses here with this one. A little cut shot down towards the goal. Goal is good, Nico Roberts. And that was the perfect end to the second chucker, to this opening chucker rather, for DS Polo. They've equalised. Roberts the goal scorer, 2-2. Back with